Hi everybody, how are you doing? Um, this morning we're gonna do a relaxed stream. This stream is dedicated to the Jewish community of Bialystok, um, the town in Poland. Um, I don't have any connection to it specifically. It's just a monument that I chose to build in Minecraft for this stream today. I started with a little bit of framing yesterday, but we did it a bit wrong, so I'm gonna change some things and restart it a bit. Um, the monument we're building today is the Great Synagogue of Bialystok. Let me actually show you that. How do I do this for you guys? There we go. Alright, so you can see Minecraft in here right now, but if I open up this, this is a painting of the synagogue on the top there, top right. That's how it looked. And this is currently what it is there today, this monument. This is basically the leftovers of the dome that can be seen in those photos. During the Nazi occupation in 1941, the Germans took out the Jewish population in the district of the synagogue, which was an area where Jews lived. They took out the people to the streets, pushed them against the walls, shot some of them, and drove in around 2,000 men, women, and children into the synagogue and burned them alive inside. And of course, the synagogue was destroyed, and which after the Germans kept on burning around in the Jewish community with grenade fire and rifles. The entire square was engulfed on fire, and around 3,000 Jews of the Jewish community in Bialystok died that day. So this is dedicated for their memory. And what we're going to do today is actually try and build this in Minecraft as much as we can with the mod pack that's running on our server. And later on maybe use this structure to do some nice things. So I actually found a nice model picture here that can actually help me to make this much more accurate. So what we're gonna do is kind of disassemble some of the stuff I've did and rework it into the shape that that fits this more. So I'm gonna have it open on the other screen, and yeah. I'm not sure I'm gonna do much talking today, guys. I hope it still will be as entertaining as can be. And if you have any questions or thoughts or things that you would like to ask, feel free. If I'll have something that pops in my mind, obviously, I'll try and have something to talk about. But I didn't plan on anything really. So just talking about the construction of this. Anyway, I'm hoping you guys are having easy days during these Corona times, and yeah, this is a very weird Holocaust Remembrance Day because of it. So I assume that it's felt in other ways too. Alright, so there should be an entrance here with a different kind of sectionizing, so we're gonna try and fix that and elongate the structure a bit. It should have been longer to that side from the beginning anyway. So that's what we're gonna do. Right, we're gonna leave one window here. I'm gonna close this thing off just to see how much I need. I think, yeah, we'll need to put the sectioning here. Right, so we'll have to have this coming up from here. These are more reddish colors than the synagogue itself, although this model doesn't reflect it. As you've seen in the painting, I think it was a bit redder, and the roof was definitely much greener than it looks here, which is why I chose that color. I like that color in the painting that we saw, so this is what I'm going to use. And maybe we would like to do like a line here with something. I'm not sure about that. Unfortunately, in this mod pack I don't have a saw, so I can't really get smaller blocks. Although I'm not sure that's necessarily a drawback. It might have overcomplicated this build to an unnecessary level. So I'm just gonna do an entrance here. Maybe let's make it like this. Let's do this kind of thing. Yeah, and I think the windows would look better in that way. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is better. Question is, will this be better if I do this? I don't think so, because they don't look enough like... Oh, you know what? You know what? It actually looks better. Let's do this in that style. Now we need to change this and make another line here. So we go this way, and we do a window. Yep. And we'll put another line here, right? Yeah. Oop. Yeah. And here we'll just do the standard window that we did everywhere else. Is it that high? Yeah, it is. to elongate the structure a bit, because we need a 1, 2, 3 for a window, and then another 1, 2, 3 for a window. And then it should end after that. So then we have the ending, which is this. So this is the ending, and then the edge, like so. So all of this we can remove, and we're gonna have, this is the pole here. So like we did before, because I like what we did with it. This should be removed and placed here. Why am I placing these? So we don't really need to elongate it that much. Although it's probably more than this. It's not here, it's here. Right, so. Yeah. So by 2, really. That's all we need, 2 more. Oop. Like the place we chose for it. It's like autumn wood next to it. It's really nice. Go. Let's finish this wall. And inside here, it's not definitely necessary, but we'll do it anyway. So we got a window here. And another one here, like so. So these are the ledges of it. Yeah. And then we got another one here. There we go. Yeah, much better. I'm not sure about this. Looking at the model, it might look nicer if we don't have this and just have like supports for the columns. So let's see how it looks. And here. Yeah, I think this is better. The windows at the bottom might be smaller in the model, but I like them this way. Right, so this is the ledge. Here I would really love if the stairs would kind of combine, but they won't. They will be either that way or that way. They don't like it. So maybe we can just place this one and not the other one. This block here and here. Right, and there's the roof starts here. There should be a dome here, small domes here and on the other side, which shouldn't be like this. I gotta enlarge it a bit over there. And then the roof kind of goes over like this. Hold on. We need to kind of take a look at maybe the front of the model to understand what's going on in here. Right, so the entrance actually was a bit different than what I made it here. So it's not built out of this, it should be built out of this. At least this part. And it doesn't continue like this as well. So let's make sure that this is fixed. Right. Ooh, we don't even have that here. So is there a slab for it? I'm not sure. I hope so. Yeah, right, there is. Let's throw it down. Here we go. So this is kind of the front of it. And then the roof is not like this from here. Of course, the building also doesn't go like this, so we'll have to change it. But if we look at the where I get the walls right, I can actually make it out already that the roof goes diagonal, not around with this shape. I mean, the painting is definitely misleading, because in the painting it looks like there's an actual dome there, but it's not a dome like a pointed roof like the one I did, but it doesn't really go like that. It actually just like a triangle thing. Where is it? Okay, so it kinda leans over to here. Kind of goes, if we do this, no, not what I meant. Come on. Alright. It keeps on leaning. You know, it doesn't really end with a point to the center. It keeps on leaning to this direction. Kind of like this, but a bit more flat, although this can be actually a bit higher, I think. Like maybe we can do this kind of thing, bring it a bit higher. Maybe one higher than that. So basically, like this. Yeah, that's a bit rounder. The lack of backing here gives the illusion that it's not symmetrical, but it is. There we go. Closer for sure. Hey Trillian, how you doing? Good day to you too. And what they did over here, there were big columns going down. So something more pronounced than this. Maybe I'll do a double. Like, oh. Although it might hurt the stairs a bit. I'm not sure that I like the way I finished the stairs on the side here, I gotta say. So we'll work on that, but basically this should end. Figure you do some digging during your lunch. Yeah, why not? Why not? Everybody's crazy on Minecraft right now, justifiably. We opened the server, especially user who's been grinding it. Like he did the other one. It's basically because of him that we shut it down. Because there was nothing left to do anymore. He just did everything. Let's do this and we'll finish the stairs later. But this is like the column. Let's do the same on this side. You can't help it. That's fine, man. That's fine. I really understand. Well, to be honest, personally, I really don't care. I build stuff, so the progress for me is finishing a building, not like doing the tech or anything like that. So that's my shtick, you know. Alright, and maybe these kind of thingies here, because that's how it looks to be on the building. Wish I had more types of building blocks to work with, but it is what it is. Yeah, this is good. What I do see now, though, is that the roof starts one inside, and this is raised up. So basically, something like this, right? Which actually looks better, I gotta say. Can we combine with this? Makes it more pronounced to not have the roof on it, and then the roof starts here, or even one more to the inside. So I have to fix this all throughout here as well, because this is not good. But it looks decent enough. I do think it needs to be less less pointy than it was. It's not pointy, that's not the word I'm looking for. Let's in a slightly more slightly less sharp of an angle. Jeez, okay, there you go. And then we can do this. Yeah, I like that. And then, and here it's like one lower, and there should be a small statue in here. Can't really tell what it's supposed to be. Maybe a menorah or something like that. Not sure. But there should be like a crest of some sort that we'll get to. What did I do to the stairs here? Alright, it's just because of this. These look okay. So it had a lot of doors, that's for sure, because there is, as far as I can see, if I go to this module, yeah, there is a door on the side. So this is like a 5-door entrance here, basically. Oh, I know what's the problem. No, it's not a 5-door entrance. Okay, I did it right. So this is a 3-door entrance, and then there's an entrance on the side here, the sides, which might lead to the women balcony in synagogues, in most synagogues. The Orthodox one especially, there's a separation between the men and the women, and the women sit on this kind of balcony above the men, overlooking the the processing and praying up there, not down the benches. Reformic synagogues are more inclusive. They do a separation, but in a different manner. Sometimes men to one side, women to the other, or stuff like that. All right, so if we do, how do I make this point? This is a bit more pointy than the other windows, so we can actually do something like this, even. Right, and the other windows start below it, so they're like more of a normal size. And ooh, actually this can be larger, and then have these windows normal window, like a free window here. So these are gonna be like this, like normal windows. How high did I make them here? That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is the. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it closes. They all close at the same line, but I'm gonna make the center bigger. So having it here. And this one, we can actually do it less with a lesser edge if we go from this side. So we do this. No, that doesn't look right. It's too wide. It's too wide. Yeah, we'll do it. Oh. I don't know. I guess looking at the model now, the front should be narrower than it is. Although I gotta say, I really don't want to disassemble all of this and remake it just for this element. This is okay. All right. Yeah, sure. And we'll do these triple doors in the same manner. So we got 2 lower doors, 1 bigger door, and they all will have archways in front of them, because there are smaller archways here. So like something in this form coming up. And they have, like, as far as I can see at least, they have these crests like along them. Oh, a little bit of lag. Right. Nah, this really damages the whole thing. It needs to be it needs to be too narrow. Oh, that's so annoying. Alright, well, We gotta face it. It needs to be too narrow. That means that I have to redo the entire arch there, but I just can't ignore it. I just can't really. I can't and I won't. So this is where this ends, right here. Just shaving off 2 blocks from the side. And this whole thing is coming up from this. Go. Now to fix everything in the front and make it look good. So this window starts up here with this. This window goes over here. Right. Right. Nope. Like this. Yeah, there we go. And then everything is sorted out with the entrances and everything. Well, I didn't really took dimensions before doing it. I just started doing it yesterday without trying to assess what I need. Here we go. Much better. And then we do this structure on top of that. So we got the yeah, we got the stairs here, so it comes up to here, and this one reaches this, and we got the stairs coming out of it going like this, right? Yeah. Oh. Here we go. And this is coming up like so. Did I miss one block? No. No, I didn't. Okay. And the archway starts here. Like this. So we'll have to fix it. We'll leave that for in a moment. Because that's annoying. Let's delay it as much as we can. The archway will suck a bit, and so will the stairs. Well, hello, Mr. Creeper. Oh, cheeky bugger. Okay. Well, you want to be buried in here? That's fine by me. Bye. Right, so we got... How does it go? We're not reaching at the actual bottom. We're reaching... No, we do. We should be. Right? This is... Yeah. So... Going by this, this should be... I don't know why it's here, but it should be here. And if I remove these stairs, then we should have the whole thing around this, like so. Yeah, here we go. And there are the entrances. So actually I'll remove this and we'll have a pole coming up like so. And there's one coming up here and one coming up here. They all got these crests. The center one got 2. I'm not sure about that, but we'll see. And then we go like so. Yes. And for these ones, we'll go like so. Yeah. Yeah, I think this... No. This is too high. Not good. Now we'll start it here and possibly do a stair and then do like a small thingy and then another stair. Yeah, I think it works. We can do this and it works a bit better. So a step, stair, and then we do this, this, and then we got one here, and the stair. Oh, I'll have to do it like this. There we go. Yeah, I think so. The ornament here is weird now. Maybe it should be placed on the ground level here. And we'll see where the stairs come up. In the meantime, we can put it here, but I'm not sure it's gonna be here. Maybe it will be one lower than this. Once we do the stairs, we'll know. But this is good. Looks much better. And now we need to recalculate this thing and see what we do with it. Right, so we got 2 and then stairs. So 2 and then stairs coming up. Like so. Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure about the tilt of this, but we'll try it like this. So we got this, and then it goes into that mode. Oh, no, it goes up one more, I think. and then it does 2, and voila. Not bad, actually. It actually looks good. That was a much quicker repair than I thought it would be. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, starting to look good. Starting to look good. I'm not sure about this specific material for the arches here. We maybe will switch to this one. Not sure. We'll see. But this is good. So we need now to elongate the building over there, which may be a problem. I'm building like a replica of an old the synagogue that was destroyed during the during World War II, because today is the Holocaust Remembrance Day. So we're making a copy of it in Minecraft. This is the let me show you. This is the model of it. Where is it? There we go. This is the model of it. As you can see, we have this angle and we got this angle of it as the model, and there's a painting of it right here. This one. Well, it's not a painting actually, because I can see this is a photo. So this is a colorized photo. That's why it looks weird. Because you see, this is an actual photo, and here somebody painted clouds over here and colorized it a bit weirdly. So, yeah. Yeah, it actually looks like a really beautiful building, and I gotta say, they don't make synagogues like that anymore. The Bible states that you shouldn't make a statue of God. And I think the Jewish faith, unfortunately, really unfortunate in my opinion, takes that to the extreme. And also because it's a very Christian thing to do, to like make a very lavish temples. So what the Jewish faith did was to kind of step away from it, and that's really unfortunate, because there used to be really lovely buildings, lovely religious buildings that had these symbols and ornaments and everything, and there's no great synagogues like that in Israel. There might be some abroad that survived, but in Israel there's none like that. Definitely not in this caliber. So it's a really nice thing to redo, because this structure doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately. I don't like the symmetry of this here. We might wanna do this if we want to have them on the same plane. Not sure about it. What if we this is a really stupid idea, and I don't have the blocks for it. Yeah, let's just keep it that way. Maybe we'll fix it later. But now I need to measure up. It's really hard to measure walls and such when you make these 3D like outings. I mean, it's the best way to make buildings, just as a building advice, by the way. Don't make a single block wall. Make it a double block or a 3-block wall, and have it like a 3D wall with like depth to it, and then it gives the structure much more, especially as you go further away. The structure definitely gets much more depth and looks much more true to what it should be. Especially if you're replicating something, but also if you're just building in Minecraft. So we got this wall here. Why does it end? Don't know why I rebuilt this wall when this is not true at all. I'm an idiot. Okay. Because I moved this entire thing and I just kept going with it. I don't know why. But there's a river here. It's going to kind of make problems for me. Question is, do I change the way the synagogue is and adjust it to the nature here? Or do I force it on the place? I'm not sure. Let's see how many blocks does it take and how much will I have to move things. So I have the 2 wide here, right? And then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from it. So that's 2 wide and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it goes down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Yeah. So it's like that. And then the 6th one is used to push it even further. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's like this, basically. Yeah, it's gonna cut through pretty much the middle of the river. It's not too bad actually, because the river overflows over there again. So that's not actually that bad, right? Yeah, let's do it the way it should be. I'd much rather that option. So we got it all the way up to here. Like so. Ooh, it's not a small building and I like it. This can be a pretty nice place on the server. So yeah. Yeah. Right. So now it's time to remake everything. Which is gonna be a project. Let's first make this wall, because it might be a bit complicated to do anything else without doing this properly. So we got a pole here and then the double pole on this side. Column, I mean, not a pole. I don't know why I said pole, but I meant column. And we got these at the bottom, right? Do we have these at the bottom? No, we have just regular connection. Actually, why do I have a regular connection? I removed it here, so we can kind of remove it here as well. And make these stairs proper, right? So we can do this. Leave this column like that, and then here we can do a proper finish to it, like so. And that way it looks nice. Oh, raining. It's getting rainy. Is this better? No, this is not better. Oh, come on, game. Do me the solid. Do me the solid. Well, it connects to here. Doesn't matter. This looks better, I gotta say. We can even put these here. Yeah, this is better. Cool. And then it goes into this pole. And we can remove these and put this. Yeah. Better. Bye-bye. Alright, so we got this and this, and well, here is going to be an entrance, so it's not going to be like this. And then this rises up to here. there's this thing at the end, and then it goes buppity. Hey Drew, how you doing? No, it doesn't go buppity. It goes boopity. Like so. Right? This is the top. Same here. Except for being at work. Yeah, that's not fine. Being at work is definitely not fine. I feel for you, Drew. Why be at work when you could be at home playing Minecraft, right? Yeah, we decided on this. Alright. So here there's another column. You can see I'm doing the outside frame beforehand, because otherwise it's really confusing. And then you would have these. Well, we have to make the wall here for this to work. We'll have these. Exactly, but my boss apparently disagrees with that sentiment. Yeah, you know. Well, he would be one to disagree, I guess. What's the internal one? Is there a pole here? No, there's no pole here. I didn't do a pole here. I did a pole on the edges. So this just goes completely clean like this. Just goes along the wall. So if we make this thing for a second here, so we got this coming up at the edge and then turning here, going to the end, and here there's a pole, a double one, which has this at the bottom of it. And here you go. This is the harder part of the framework here. Oh. Yeah, it was good. Okay, cool. And the same goes around here, and then it actually goes straight from here. So this is the easy part. All right, so now I can frame this whole thing with these. There you go. Good. All right, now we have to do the actual windows on this whole section, and the entrance as well, the other side entrance, because it's entrance in each side here. What is this? A frog leg. Obviously it's a frog leg. All right. So we got a very symmetrical thing going on here. Actually, I didn't change these according to what I did here. Maybe I should, because these are made like this on that wall, and that might be better. Wheel a frog. Yeah, there you go. And then this one stays like that. And this one is changed to being this. So according to that, there's a proper frame around the entire thing, which means this, right? this, and then we get these. We got sectioning here, I think. Yeah. And then this block and this block. Is that true? Yeah, we got it. Good. Alright. And let's just block off this part. Alright. Okay. And now this part. So here, it's kind of symmetrical to itself. Kinda. With the big window and the big door. It'll take care of everything else later. So we do here have like this part here. Right. And we do still have the edges around though. Is that an actual... yeah, okay. Okay, I understand what I did. So I did this. Didn't I? Yeah. Will it look good with it like this? I don't think so. But we can try. We can try. And then this is the door top. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, it looks okay. So if I remove it here, let's check. Yeah, this is better. Because these, it kind of flows better from here. So there's, adjacent to that, there's like a window immediately, but the top here goes all the way. There are like two windows here. Like this. We'll get to that. Let's do the stairs, which are the hard part of this. So if I remember correctly, there's this, and then they go bump, and then there's like, oh no, there we go, and there we go. I think this is the right. Not that hard, actually. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly. We got it. Cool. So, what's on the bottom of this? Just two more windows? Yeah, two more windows. And they have, these ones have at the bottom, these ones have at both the bottom at the top. So basically, like this. Nope. And we got this here. And then a separation. And this. Yeah, exactly. It's exactly right. this just goes all the way, these two, if I'm not mistaken. Oh. So now we need to fix nature around this in order to contain this structure. Yeah, I like the size of it. Look at this. Very good. And we'll replicate this. This won't be too much of a trouble. This area was more complex to do. Alright, so if we go here, what shall we do? I need normal... no, I need normal dirt. Thank you. Alright, so this cuts here, so we gotta make the river go here. Out of time that much? Oh, okay, yeah. It will actually go one extra because of the columns. So it will actually stand right here. So we need one more, I think. Or we can just do this like extremely on the river. That's also fine, I guess. Oh. Actually, this should be grass because not all of it is full. So let's make it in grass. Top layer and everything. Alright. I think it would be 1 over as well here. Right? Yeah. Makes sense. There we go. All right. Oh, what am I doing? I threw it down. No. All right. It doesn't look great, and maybe we'll switch it around to something else. Some other material or something like that. But this is like what is at least needed. Like it's the mandatory thing to have here in order for the building to stand on actual ground. After that, it just really is all about how nice I want it to look around. Like this is the minimum. So you can actually do, if I take it on this side, so what I will do is just continue this line, right? And go like this. There you go, already looks better on this front, right? But this will be more complicated. Maybe we'll do like a wall here instead of a grassy dirt thing. We'll see. For right now, just leave it as it is though. We could make this side more appealing. So if we end this up here and we slant this up a bit, so we can do this kind of thing. Slowly rise it up. Well, this is not that slowly, I guess, because it has to come up to this level, right? What is this marking on? Yeah, you saw? Maybe it happens when I move, because I don't see it. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, let's have this go all the way and just end here, because this wall is going to be this wall, but no matter what we do, so we can have everything come up to here. As much as needed, really. It's not definitely necessary for all of it. Like it can be, well, yeah, like this. Nope, one more, one over. Like this. Right? Go away, spider. Go away. Yeah, alright. Good. I like it. So we need to fill this shit. Otherwise, this place would have voices of monsters coming under it constantly, which would be not appealing to the value of this property. Inside, I really don't need to keep the look of the grass and everything, because we'll do a floor at some point. Speaking of the internal part of it, I'm not sure about that. There are some pictures of the inside of the synagogue, but we might want to repurpose this for something that's good for our day-to-day dealings here in the service. So, I don't know. We'll see. Could be a nice spawn point. Maybe we can move spawn to here. So the floating trees over there. Oh no, they're not floating. Okay. I thought that always been Zen like this. I think other people find it in like mining or stuff like that. For me, building is the well, it's both activities. It's both like the active part to an extent, and also the Zen feeling in these bits where you just fill areas or do something really simple that a pattern that just needs to repeat itself. I think my kids just woke up. It's probably weird for them this day because they really don't understand what are the small things that's going on. We got a memory candle standing out, which they just point to, and more than anything, the foghorn that plays during these days. We got 2 memory days. So we got Holocaust Memorial Day, and next week is the soldiers and basically Remembrance Day for soldiers and for victims of terror. And in both days, during the actual daytime, because as I said yesterday, Jewish days basically start, they end when the sun goes down and there are 3 stars outside, so that's when like a holiday or like a morning begins as well. So Remembrance Day actually started yesterday at around 8 or so, and it's gonna finish today at around 7 or something like that. So during the actual daytime of it in the morning, there's a foghorn that plays. Everybody knows it. It happens every year, and it's basically a moment of silence and reflection. So the entire country just stops for a full minute on Holocaust Remembrance Days, and it's a 2-minute alarm on the Remembrance Day next week. And you just stand. Whatever you're doing, you're stopping. So cars stop in the middle of the road. You know, they just stop and people get out of the car and stand. You know, people all over the country, whatever they're doing, they just stop and stand and reflect for a moment. And when there's ceremonies, you can't really do a lot of ceremonies under the current conditions. They combine it with the ceremony. So they start the ceremony by like 30 seconds beforehand and ask everybody to stand, and then the foghorn plays and the ceremony starts. So we went out because that was something that was transferred all around in WhatsApp and everything, social media. People were standing on their balconies and outside, like in the out of their house's door, whatever. So we stood on the balcony with the girls. Obviously, kids that age don't really understand what's going on. And while we want to stand perfectly still and take the chance to do what you're supposed to do to reflect, they point at stuff and start asking questions. But yeah, a lot of people stood on the balconies. We're in an apartment building, and there's several others around us, so you could see a lot of people standing in the balconies, choosing to like kind of try and be together. You can tell that the days are getting more difficult for people to be inside. And this is such a weird thing not to have the ceremonies that you usually have on this day. For, you know, kids do them at schools and everything, so it's really weird that the kids are not at school. They're actually home doing this with their parents. So yeah, you don't really understand what's going on, but it's all gonna be over this evening. Until next week, that is, when we get the other Remembrance Day. Alright, we've done this, which is good. That's a big stage. I'm still not sure how the back of it looks. I need to try and find a photo for that. Alright, let's replicate this side. This time we're going to start with the inner part because it's easily visible here. So we'll do I need this and I need those. There we go. So we'll do this. And then I already made the lip here. So it's 1, 2, 3, and then break. Right? 1, 2, 3, that's a 4. And a break, and then another 3. What's up with me? I can't count. And then a break of 3. And then 1, 2, 3, a break of 3. 2, 3, a break of 3. And that 1, 2, 3, break, 1, 2, 3, and another lip here. Like so. These goes all the way down on each one of those. Right, and then apart from the entrance, no, including the entrance, the transition here is just all through this. Right, and then all of these have bottoms. This is going to look really good with a texture pack or shaders. Probably do shaders. I never done that, and I saw some videos of people playing with shaders, and it's pretty amazing. I hope the computers can stand up to it. But yeah, we'll try and do that. So we got 3 here, another one, and this one is an actual door. Why does it still have the bottom here? Oh, because I made it a raised door. So the stairs go just below it, really. Nothing more than that. So this has the top of it, like so, and then it has stairs right here. And it kind of connects to the poles on both sides that is gonna be here. Alright, there we go. That's the wall. And now the poles, which are pretty simple, really. There's one here, 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 and a double one here. So we got these. Oh. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Maybe we need to switch the stairs there, but for now this is good. And now we need to try and find some pictures of the back of it. Right? So if we do this, all right. So let's see here now. What is that? Oh, this is the current synagogue that they built over there. Alright, so there is a currently standing synagogue there, but it's not the one that used to be there. Yeah, there are pictures of the inside. This is, I believe this is the current one, although it looks too grand to be the current one. But I saw a picture of the inside. This is not the one, but these are the kind of internals that there would be in such a big one. A lot of times there's a raised stage in the center, and very big ones, or like in the center toward the back. There's always curtains at the end for the scripture. So like there's a big, very special Bible in each synagogue, which is not like your normal just book. It comes in a really giant scroll that it's wrapped in leather. It's very valuable. And when you induct a new synagogue, there's a whole ceremony of carrying this thing inside, and they take it out in order to read. The rabbi reads from that text while everybody else has their own little books. And when you do a bar mitzvah or something like that, then you would have that book come out, and you would read out of it too. So when I had my bar mitzvah, I read out of that big scroll book, and you can see it in the end here. There's like some sort of poles. If you can see in this photo, at the end of it, there's like a screen at the end, a red screen. So this is how it would look. There would be a stage with like a table there. You would see the Star of David on it there, if you can see. And there's like poles and lamps around it. You can see it there. And at the end, there's this kind of sort of a cupboard that's covered at the front with fabric. And that's where the book would be. The giant scroll would be. But again, usually synagogues are not as grand. This is maybe fine, except for the backing and the ceiling and the windows. Usually there's no it's not so grand, because you're supposed to be to have more humility, and you're supposed not to make images of God. So there's not many things that you can draw or sculpture or make. You're supposed to not make sculptures or paintings or anything of God. But that doesn't mean that it can't be grand, and you can still make pictures of other things. But the more severe Orthodox and basically the entire Jewish faith, the modern Jewish faith, takes it to the extreme a bit. Do they make new Bible scrolls? Yes, but there are very special people that make those, and it takes a really long time, as you can probably imagine. I saw really cool art, how do you say it? There was a very special art piece in a museum in Israel here, where there was a robot that wrote the entire Bible on a big scroll. I don't remember how much time it would take it to do that, but it would write it because there is the stylized way of making it. Like if we go into Bible scroll, if we go into it, you would see that's how it looks like, right? It's not a small thing. It's you carry it. When you carry it inside the synagogue, and when you carry it around, it basically rests on your shoulder, and you basically hug this giant thing. And the scripture in it is, of course, very stylized. Maybe there's a picture of somebody next to it, so you can see. And a lot of times, yeah, they have these really big casing. This is a scroll of Esther only, so that's not an actual Bible, but they do have sometimes very fancy casings with leather and everything. There's nobody here carrying one, which is like very a traditional photo, which is kind of weird to me. But yeah, that's basically what it is. These Bible scrolls all have to be flawlessly handwritten, yeah, to be considered kosher, so writing them takes a very long time, yeah. And because of that, they're very valuable. And it's known that during the hard times like those, rabbis protected these things to the end, really, because those are the most holy thing inside a synagogue, and the most valuable, and they would be protected in that way. For God's sake. Yeah. This is the wreck of the synagogue, you can see here, and people taking pictures with it. Those are probably not Jews, according to the way that they're taking the picture, and them looking a bit smug about it. but I don't see any pictures of the back of it. What is this? Is this the back of it? It's a reproduction. This looks weird. It's not the front, but I can see the dome there. This may be the back, actually. I think we found a picture of the back. Because it has two doors. No, this can't be the back. It's weird. But we maybe can take inspiration from this for the back. If there's nothing else. Yeah, there you go. You see, that's the dome. There's a Bible scroll here. Is it the Bible? No, that's a different synagogue. You see, much more plain. Most of them are not that grand looking. Yeah, this is Bialystok. Probably the new one, though. Maybe they tried to remake it as grand as it was on the inside. Maybe some bits of it. Because usually it's definitely not that grand. Although, to be honest, abroad they still may be making it grander than we do here in Israel. This is definitely a bit more church-like, which is a big no-no for Orthodox Jews. Yeah, I don't see any photos of the back, unfortunately. So, we're going to take inspiration from this. Why did I have all these things open up? I'm going to take inspiration from this. Bialystok, the small synagogue. Yeah, and we'll do two back doors there. And what are these columns? This is really weird. Really weird, but we will use it. Let's try at least. Because the back has to be different, right? It can't be another exact copy of it. And but I do want to make it flat. I don't want to start making more like changes to the structure. I think this is good. This like block type with pushed up front is very synagogue-like. So we got two entrances here, the raised entrances, and then we got the window structure. We can do a slight coming out here at the center for those series of three windows. Let me move back to this view. All right. So we got doors, double window, and then three windows. We'll have to measure this in order for this to fit up. So let's do the column first, so we'll see how much space we properly have. Oop. My mouse is kind of creaking. I need to maybe get a new one. Although too bad, this one is good. Maybe I'll just get the same model. I use a Corsair. Alright. Here we go. So if we are having a door here, actually, how was the, what's next to the, oh yeah, it's not like that. Okay. So if we have a door right here, it's going to be like this. And then the door is 1, 2, 3, and then there's another column, right? Although these are pushed out as well here. I wonder if I should invest just a little bit of time to do that. Because there's like, if I'll show you this again, there's like a, you see, if you look at the entrances, you'll see that both of the sides are kind of pushed out a bit, and then there's the normal wall, and then the center is also pushed out a bit. We can do it just one block out, like the actual front that we did, and it would look much more three-dimensional that way. I think that would be good. So let's do that. So we'll have to remove this double column, I think. Users just keep on getting these achievements. He's grinding it. User, slow down, man. Slow down. Alright. You know what? Instead of pushing it out, I'll push the wall in when I need to do the inner part. That would be much easier, because otherwise that means we're changing the length of this wall, and that's a big no-no at this point. So we're just gonna have this as the pushed out section, and I'm gonna make different doors, like the doors we have in the picture here. So we're actually, we'll give them the same space. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3 here, but we're gonna do the stairs a bit differently. We're gonna have it a bit more grand, do like a small structure for it. Let's sectionize it just so we can see how we did it. Yeah, I don't have to do it all through. Maybe we want to have it split up differently on the back, because at least in the way that it shows up here, which again is definitely not the original back, but we're taking inspiration from it, so maybe that would be nice if we do have a different back, because this is like the, if this is the entrance to the synagogue, this is the holy place here at the end. So we should kind of take care of it, have it a little bit different. So we're gonna sectionize it like something like this. Do it much taller, or at least one lower than this. This would be good. So here, I'm gonna sectionize it here. So this means that there's the door here. We're giving it 3, I think. And then we're gonna have a double window. Yeah, I don't think we'll have a room for 2 double windows and then 3. So we're gonna do a small double window like I did over there. So that's 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Yeah, it is 5. That's 5. Yeah, okay. And then it goes up again. And then 3 big windows. So that's gonna take 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 at least, if not more than that. But let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the small windows again, and then 1, 2, 3 for the door. So that'll leave us a bit of space, and we'll need that space because if this is going to be extruding out, we'll have to have at least 3 here before we do the windows. So that actually means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have it completely different. And so we do the double windows, and then let's say we have another 3. So that's 1, 2, 3. And then another 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're out of room. Not good. Something needs to be smaller. Maybe this will be only 2, right? And then it might work. I hope you're following me, because I'm just basically talking about this and that and the other one and not really explaining. Yeah, we're still missing a block here. A single block. So if we do just two, let's say, in between everyone, what will that give me? One, two, three, four, five. Will give me way too much room, but maybe I can compensate for that. I can make the doors 4 wide, right? That way. And then like this. Oh, never mind. I do need to still have a double on this side. That's stupid. It's very stupid of me. So currently I'm still missing a block. This is a tough thing to put into this many blocks, I think. The double window. Let's think about that. The double window has to be asymmetrical. These big windows don't, but yeah. The thing that's the most flexible is the doors, really. But the big question is, how much do I have here? I didn't even measure this. This 1, 3, 1, 4, 6, and then you got 11, 13, 16, 20, 4, 6, 31, 33, and then 38. Yeah, that's the reason why I can't do this. I need an odd number in order to put these 3 windows in the center. So maybe we don't do 3 windows, because that will basically destroy what I'm trying to do there. Maybe we'll do 2 windows in the center. Although, wait, 2 windows will be as difficult. We just need to change the math around a bit. Because when those windows are free, this needs to be directly in the center. So if we do those windows 2 each, then we'll have the exact center of it. That's one. Wait. So let's try and do it properly from there, and then it will give us the proper center. Right, so here it is. So that's window number 1, window number 2 here, window number 3. And then we have a separation of some sort, because it goes in, and then we have a double window, which let's say is 5, as we said. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think we can do the 3 separation then, and that will work with a 3 size door, like that. This probably works. It won't have the same dimensions. I think these windows will be a bit too small, but they're going to be tall, so it's going to compensate, I think, in the way it looks. So yeah, this might work. Let's see. All right, so this is the door. That means we have a pillar here, right? And then this whole thing goes inside. So we make this over here. 3, 4, 5, 6. Why is it 6? What the hell? What the hell did I do? Oh, I removed one of those. Okay, there we go. That's why. So this goes inside like this. Then it comes outside again. And there's a pole here. And it goes inside again. No, sorry. It doesn't go inside again. It goes inside on the other side of it. So there's a pole here. Do you hear that? It's like a mouse. The mouse is making mouse noises. What am I doing? Just keep on building that one up. Right. And here you got the framing of this, and then on the other side of it, ooh, he was blown by a fire bat. Are you in the nether, user? And then this goes inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got another pole. And another entrance. Okay. Okay, I like it. Now, having 5 here doesn't really help me make this symmetrical, so we'll have to have like these things here. I don't mean symmetrical, I mean making this a window that has a ledge kind of thing. So we're saying that there's this kind of thing, but the window is on the inside, and so is the rest of it. I really like this deepening here. It's actually looking really good already. So this whole thing goes in, and from outside, look at it, it's already very three-dimensional. And we're making a double window, so that needs to be like this, a very elongated double window. And these are not going to be different. It's going to be like a triple window instead of 3 separate windows, unfortunately. But that's how it's got to be. If we had more room, we would do it differently. All right. And up here, we're having these really small arches. So I wonder, should I do like should I do something like this? Like really small ones. It has like the top and the bottom. I think so. Like this, right? And then here you have this, and this. Maybe not the top. Yeah. And we can like put a ledge above it or something. We'll see. I'm not sure about this because we'll have to make these here too, so we actually need to see how this looks. Yeah, you see, and there's only room for 2 here. Yeah, we'll have to check this. Yeah, I'm not sure this is gonna look that good. This exact choice. This is the door. Alright, and the center windows. So, do we have... yeah, we don't. So we do something like this. Yeah, it's not that bad. Looks okay. Let's continue this up and see how these ones look. So what we did over there, we're basically doing the same thing here. Oh. Stop it. Yeah, I'm not sure about these top ones. On the other hand, we got like an uneven number in these dents and an even number in these. So having the same element, like it actually looks in the photo, is not possible. Not really possible. So having these here, and this, and at the bottom it's the double window. Standard double window. I mean, I don't hate it. This is kind of disturbing me, the too wide gap here. But it's not terrible. It's not terrible. You can live with it. Wait, what happened here? Why is there a too wide gap over there? Oh my, I'm an idiot. What the fuck? Okay. Jeez, that solves it all. Why? I don't like this. Why is there a too wide gap there? Yeah, because you miscounted, you idiot. That's why. It shouldn't be a too wide gap. It is. uneven as well. There we go. So the only white gap is in the center there, which we can not solve in any way. So we either leave it like that or put a different element there, like, you know, windows or something. Yeah, I don't know. I like the repeating pattern, even if there's this problem here. Let's leave it as is. So now let's make the fancy doors. So we got the columns here. I think we want to combine them into ooh, I know, maybe we'll put like a roofing here. We'll do these grand stairs here. Let's start from this side. And go in here. Right? And then we can do a like this roofing here, like have like something like this on top of this here, and then do the columns. So possibly this. But then it's double. I'm not sure about the doubling of this. So maybe a different material here. Like maybe this. I don't know. I'm not sure this will be good. No. No. I wonder. What about some other type of granite? Meh. Not a giant fan of it. Okay, looking better. I could do it one lower though. Then we place these here. Yeah. Still don't like these too much though. Perhaps just this all the way. Yeah, not sure about it. Let's come back to it. Sometimes you get inspired when you come back to it. We'll come back to it. But this we do want to have. doing the same stairway, so we need this. And this. We'll decide on the way that we're going to do the door later. Let's finish the top. And we got this. The roof itself is going to be a project with the domes and everything. That's going to be something. Yeah, look at this. Very nice. Yeah, it came out really nice. Came out really, really nice. Again, not sure about this boy here, but we're good otherwise. I mean, maybe we can do like an archway that comes out of the sides here. It needs to be a bit less aggressive though. Like perhaps be something like this. No, not this one at least. Not this color. Maybe if we go this way, right? We do something like this. Maybe this will work. Yeah, this is nice. Maybe have like this keystone or something at the top. I like it. I like it. So we lowered this by 1 and then we did the thing. So lower this by 1 and then get this here. Was it like this? No. Well, there was this here. But what? Oh, right, it rested directly on top of it. So this whole thing is a bit not in place. What am I doing? This is just a tiny gap. That's all it is. It's like this, right? No, it's not. What's going on? Oh, for fuck's sake. Can't replicate my own work. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Good. We finished this part. So the outside walls of it are in place, not including glass and doors and everything. So now we need to think about the roof, which is gonna be a crazy project. And I think I'll leave that for another time. Either I'll do it off stream and I'll show it to you when we play Minecraft, or we'll do it in a stream. But yeah, check this out. Very nice build so far. I like that it pays homage to the original one. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Tonight we're gonna return to normal streaming, because Remembrance Day will be over. So expect having something like Bannerlord come up. Either that, or we'll see. Maybe we'll play with some peeps. What day is it even? I'm losing. It's Tuesday. Okay. So tomorrow we're gonna have the 2AF up at evening. So maybe, yeah, we'll do some Bannerlord tonight. Thank you guys for joining me, helping me honor this day and this monument that was destroyed. And I'll see you guys in the evening. Have a great day till then. Bye bye.